Welcome, Thatcher Eagles fans. Homecoming night for the Eagles against the Cougars of Sholo.
September 29th, we are live.
Full moon. Get a shot of the moon there, JD.
Panning over to the moon. There it is. Thatcher team comes out on the field carrying that flag. Number 32.
Christian Carter.
Sledgehammer, 34.
Cody Bingham.
Cody Bingham carrying the hammer.
Class of 1993 is present here today.
All the threes, huh?
30 years.
Is that your class?
No, I'm 91.
91. You're even older. Man, I don't know what I would do if I was class of 91.
So the Eagles come in. What's the record, Eddie?
What are they, 2 and 3? Are we 2 and 3?
2 and 3?
Is that our record? 2 and 3? 2 and 3 is our record. We've won. We're homers this year. We've only won the home games and we've lost every away game.
The first rankings have come out.
Oh, I don't want to hear it.
Thatcher Eagles are ranked number 14.
14 out of 16. Out of 16 teams. We haven't even begun section play yet.
No, 14 out of the 3A.
Right, but the top 16 make it to the dance, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Top 14.
But we have a 2 and 3 record.
2 and 3 record, that's true. We are section winners from last year, though.
So
no respect.
The strength of our schedule is going to help us get in.
The strength of the health of our schedule should help, and I think just take care of your section, and you don't have to worry about the strength of your schedule.
Morenci comes in ranked at number 10 to lead the division, the section. What do they call it?
They just lost to Blue Ridge, and they lost to Pima.
Oh.
Did they lose to Pima? There to play Pima? I know they lost to Blue Ridge last week, or the week before that.
And Safford comes in at number 16.
Wow. It's a heavy 3A South. Lots of great talent all the way up and down the 3A South. That's I've always said it. That's the strongest division in the entire 3A.
Captains for the Eagles tonight, number 3.
Brett Jones.
And number 31.
No name. Maybe that's 21. Wyatt Nicholas.
21. Wyatt Nicholas.
22. Madden McGill.
It's 31, so we don't know who it is.
59. Rustin Meal. Could it be Dylan Riney? 31 from the other sheet here. Yo no sé. I don't know.
What do you expect for tonight's game, Eddie?
I expect Sholo to try to do what Thatcher does really well. A lot of run. The scouting report is that they run the ball pretty heavily, throw the ball even less than we do. So I expect a lot of power football, a lot of smash nose football tonight. I'm expecting Thatcher to go up heavy.
You went to the JV game last night, didn't you?
It was a bloodbath, man. Both teams really physical. Both teams hitting often. Both teams were getting personal fouls for late hits and unnecessary roughness, offsetting fouls. Quite a bit of offsetting fouls last night. Very physical, very smash nose football. So I expect much of the same. These Sholo kids,
Who won the game?
Thatcher won. Thatcher went up 12-0 in the first half. Sholo came up, made it 8-12, and then we got a safety, made it 14-8, and it was just no give on either defense last night. Very, very defensive game.
Looks like Sholo has won the toss, and they defer to Thatcher. Thatcher will receive. Sholo will receive in the second half.
And Safford will get it from the north to the south end zone.
Fun night for the underclassmen here. They're able to dress out on this homecoming game. So we'll see different looking uniforms for the underclassmen on the JV.
I thought Blue Ridge played Safford last week. I thought Blue Ridge played Morenci the week before and then played Safford last week. As the referees get into position, Thatcher's ready to receive the ball. Sholo did try a onside last night, unsuccessfully, if I remember correctly. Looks like Cody Bingham in the back and Christian Carter. Cody Bingham 34, 32, Christian Carter, they're back to receive. Sholo comes out in all whites.
We'd like to thank all the sponsors for tonight's game. There's a bunch of them. We'll try to get to them as we go. Thatcher set to receive here. Back to receive.
Christian Carter and Cody Bingham. I already said that.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
I know. I'm often the recipient of not being listened to. Here we go. I can't get that number. Number 20, set to kick.
2023 homecoming for Thatcher Eagles. About to start. And here we go. Short kick.
To the 25.
Fielded by number 15. And he's immediately taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's Paxton Eccles. He picked it up right there, ran a few yards. Didn't get very far, but no damage on that one. I don't think they were expecting a pooch kick like that.
I'm going to make a prediction here, Eddie. Thatcher's going to run on the first play.
Thatcher's going to run on the first play. He's a betting man. And I'm going to further that prediction and say Thatcher's going to run up the right side. They're going to go short side. They're going to go short side. Go motion here. Motion.
Brett Jones, the quarterback, gets the ball, hands off to Christian Carter. Goes up the middle. He breaks a tackle. He's down the sideline. He's going. 20-yard line. 15, 10. Knocked out of the bounds about the 11-yard line.
Huge stiff arm right there. We were all right. They ran. They started right. They ended up left. All the way down the sideline. Great run by the Thatcher Eagles. Way to set the tone early. Come out aggressive.
What a way to start the game.
What was that, 60, 70 yards? That was a ton. There's a replay here. We're going to see this on replay. The motion, go to the right over the tackle. Bap! Right there.
Nice block there
Kicks
by
back over
52,
to the
Salazar.
left. And then he's off for the races. Huge stiff arm here. Tries to get him just one more yard.
So he's knocked out of bounds at about the 13-yard line. The Eagles will have it 1st and 10.
They can still get a first down here.
Jones in the shotgun, gets the ball, hands off to Carter again.
To the left, middle.
And he's stuffed, maybe a yard on the play.
No.
So we'll give him a 3-yard gain,
2-yard
gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 11-yard line.
Well, those 2 yards were a lot tougher than the first 60-ish yards.
Great observation, Eddie.
To the fullback there, goes close to the 5-yard line. It's over the 10, close to the 5.
We are worldwide here, Eddie. We got a viewer
Worldwide.
from Indonesia.
Indonesia, wow.
Brady Bryce.
Hey, that's
hanging out in Indonesia.
I was going to bring this up. Listen, it's homecoming night tonight. There's no reason why it can't be homecoming there on the interweb. Drop into the comments where you're coming from, how you're related to Thatcher Athletics, and we'll try to do a shout out for you.
So we got a 3rd down and about 2.5 yards from the 5-yard line. Quarterback keeps, gets the ball up the middle. Looks like he's got enough for the first down.
Boy, he's right.
Just short of the goal line.
He's short. He's right there. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't do that exact same play right here.
So we'll put the ball on the 1-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and goal to go.
Quarterback keeps it right up the middle. following the butts on that one.
Who gets the touchdown? Who gets the first touchdown of the game here?
I go with Brett Jones one more time right here. Get underneath center.
I'm going to say he's going to give it to
Although
Christian
he's in
Carter.
shotgun.
Let Christian Carter.
You're a foot away from the yard.
Straight snap to Carter.
And that's a tutty.
You see that, Eddie? We didn't even go to the quarterback.
Didn't even
it just
go
went
to the
straight to the running back there, Christian Carter.
We're going to see that one on replay here in just a second. Great play, very aggressive. Again, Eagles just really working on being wanting to set the front. Direct snap.
Just follows his quarterback.
Great
right
blocking by the quarterback. Nobody expected that one, right?
So set for the PAT is Gavin Rogers. Here's the snap. The ball is up, and it is good.
Good. That I love boring football, and that was a boring drive. Just right down the middle, right behind, right underneath the guard and the tackle. Make a cut, make a play. 5 yards, 80 yards. 5 plays, 80 yards.
That touchdown brought to you by Desert Cross Veterinary Hospital, Valley Furniture and Appliance. Great guys there at Valley Furniture.
Subway. Have it your way.
Let's take a little break.
So far. And we're back. Thatcher's ready to kick off.
Set to kick off for the Eagles. Gavin Rogers, number 59.
56.
56. I stand corrected.
Well, class of 91, it's hard to see this far away. I get it.
And the kick is up. Little
Similar
pooch kick to the right.
Wow.
Gets it out the 20-yard line, 25. And it looks like he tries.
That's a forward. That's forward pass.
What are they going to call on that?
They've
Is
got
it
to
gonna be
call
Eagle ball?
illegal forward pass, right? Do we decline it and take the ball? It cannot be illegal to do that. The referee is all smiles there. I think that's the most beloved referee of all, Gila Valley, Dwayne Despain. They're wearing the white hat.
Somehow it's a Thatcher penalty.
Somehow, let's see. Do we have him on mic tonight? No mic on him tonight, so we won't be able to hear him.
Let's see what the call is here, folks.
Yeah, he's going to be on Sholo. They're lining up in their offense. Illegal forward pass. Penalties declined. Thatcher ball. Thatcher gets the ball on that one. Penalty. Wow. Yeah, we could watch it at least one more time. And he throws it at about the 25.
Who was
to no one. Oh man.
So the Eagles take over on offense after the turnover on their on the Cougar 20-yard line. There's the snap, handoff to up the middle. Is that a keeper?
I think that's a quarterback keeper. Sorry, we got a little delayed on that one. That was a quarterback keeper off to the right side. He had the sweep. He had the jet sweep and was able to.
Nice little gain
it.
there on first down for about 5 yards. That'll bring up second down and 5 yards.
We've said this before, and we'll say it. If you're new to us here, we are definitely Thatcher fans. But having said that, what a terrible start for the Cougars. Gave up an opening drive touchdown, and then a huge gaffe to have that pass on the kick return.
Jones in shotgun gets the ball, hands off to Christian Carter to the right. He finds about 2 yards on the play to bring up third and about 2.
It's going to be, 3 minutes into the game so far, and Thatcher's knocking on the door yet again.
Yeah, they like. I like Thatcher's chances right here.
Yep. And again, we need about 3 yards to gain to get the first down. Then we'd be first and goal. But let's get this first down here first 14 comes out right wide. Is that the D. Rios?
Quarterback under center. Gets the ball, hands off up the middle. Tough exchange on the play. It's going to be a turnover for the Eagles.
I think Sholo's got that one, yep. 14 fell on that one.
So the Eagles give it right back to the Cougars.
Boy, they were knocking on the door.
Miscommunication between the quarterback and the running back there.
Whoop, yep, yep. 52 Salazar.
Number 34 for the Cougars on the recovery.
34 or 14?
34.
34? I got bad eyes, too.
So the Cougars will take over on their own 15-yard line.
This is their first drive here. Heavy set. All the guys on the line there. Pitch out to their right. Picked up about 5 yards.
He found a small hole there and then was converged on the play by a bunch of Eagles for a gain of about 4 yards.
I'll tell you, that's something Thatcher hasn't seen a lot, having 6 guys on the line like that. I think they had 2 tight ends out there, really heavy set line. Just Thatcher's probably got to get a little bit wider than they are right now.
Who are you calling heavy set and wide?
Well, that Sholo, look at that line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys right there on the line. Sweep toss there. Nothing gained there. Maybe a yard. Maybe 2.
So that's going to bring up about a 3rd down and 2.5 yards to go for the Cougars. We'll see if the Eagles can make a stop here, force a punt.
Cougars trying to rely on their offensive line. I mean, that's what it looks like from up here. Again, 6 guys on the line. They're saying they're gonna. I would think they're going wide on these ones.
There's snap. Quarterback drops the ball. He's down.
He's down. His knee went down. You've maybe heard this before, Scott, but you know, 3 things can happen when you go to pass the ball, and 2 of them are bad. We just saw one of those.
That's right.
You have mishandle. This is what drives me crazy sometimes is you try to get fancy on an obvious third and 4, obvious rundown situation. They go for short yardage. You just picked up 6 yards on the first 2 downs. Get yourself 3 more. They were going in the right direction.
Back to punt for the Cougars.
Short punt, caught at the 47.
Cody Bingham gets the ball about the 45-yard line, and he only gets a few.
Yeah, a little bit of dancing there. I wonder when you're a run-heavy team, why you try to get fancy. Just run the ball. You were getting 3 yards every carry. Keep it simple. Having said that, Thatcher has not thrown the ball yet, and they're probably due for one.
So the Eagles are going to take over on the Cougars' 43-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 to go for the Eagles. Jones at quarterback in shotgun. To his right, Christian Carter, number 32, has been the workhorse so far here in this game. He had that big 65-yard run. Up the middle, Christian Carter, same play as the first game, and he's off to the
gone.
He's gone.
He's
off
gone.
to the races.
A little high step in there at the very end, just to slow down a little bit, I think.
Carter goes over 100 yards already for the game.
I don't know that he was touched on that play at all. Let's take a look at this right now.
Looks like the same plays. First play of the game.
Untouched. Great
Nice
block out
there.
here by D. Rios. Fireworks in the air. Great job.
So the Eagles go up 13-0. We got the extra point come. Rogers back for the extra point. See if he can make it 2 for 2. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Eagles take a 14-0 lead here with 6:38 left in the first quarter. That touchdown brought to you by La Casita and Kainoa's Hawaiian Grill. And we're back here at John Mickelson Field, Eastern Arizona College. Thatcher has just gone up 14-0. Set to kick off is Rogers. And the ball is up. Pooch kick again.
Man, that field looks sharp tonight, doesn't it? I know they were.
Sholo gets a good run back down to about the 38-yard line of their own 38-yard line.
I know
where they'll start off.
I know EAC was talking about shifting this field to a artificial turf for soccer, but man, that field looks good. Natural gas, it's good for us here in Arizona.
I've noticed they extended they've widened the field
Just a little bit.
for the soccer.
Yeah. Yeah, the curbing was there. They got rid of all that. Supposedly, it's still supposed to be wider even.
Cougars handoff. Nothing going for them.
Maybe
Might
a
even
yard.
be a loss on the play.
I think
Number 9, Carter Peck, there on the stop. It's going to be a loss or no gain, we'll call it.
Coach down there barking at his kids. He's not pleased with just a 2-touchdown lead. We've touched the ball 3 times. He was wanting to have a 3-touchdown lead by now.
So the Cougars have a 2nd and 10 yards to go from their 38-yard line.
A little bit of
Quarterback
shifting.
under center. Gets
Eagles
the ball.
bring 5.
Hands off up the middle and nothing doing again.
Yeah, the Eagles.
Eagles stuffed them.
In that first possession, the Eagles had 4 down linemen. They already adjusted, making some adjustments. They brought in another lineman. They have 5 guys up there. Now maybe it's a linebacker, but they've got 5 guys right up there on the line, just trying to match what Sholo's doing.
So we're going to give them a slight gain on the play. We'll call it 1 yard. So 3rd down and 9 coming up. Good stop by the Eagle line on that last play. Stuffed them right up the middle. See what the Cougars can come up with on this play.
They go back for a pass, sweeps out.
Rolls out to his left.
A little bit of a waggle.
Finds a receiver for a nice gain on the play of about 17 yards. So that'll be a 1st down for the Cougars in Eagle territory at their 42-yard line.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think our D end on that one got sucked in. Typically, we try to have our D ends set the corner, set the edge, as opposed to get sucked in. So just a little something to work on, just something to clean up, get a little cleaner on.
Handoff up the middle for the Cougars, and he gets about 2 yards on the play.
Maybe 1.
Good stop there by the Eagle line. Just over a yard on the play, so they'll bring up a 2nd and about 9 for the Cougars. Quick huddle. Quarterback under center. Gets a snap. Hands off up the middle.
Like should have been
little
a false
confusion
start.
there.
Yeah. Big hit.
And
Big hit on
gets
the
stuffed.
outside. 26. Jet Howard with that big hit out there on that far side.
So he gets about 2 yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. A long 7. 3:50 left in the first quarter. Cougars have a critical 3rd down here. If they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to make something happen right here. Quarterback in shotgun, gets the ball, back to pass, drops back. Pressure by the Eagles, and they get him.
They get him pretty good, 76. Yeah, great pressure by the Eagles that time. I know I was just complaining about the edge not setting the edge, but boy, they crashed in, did a good job, forced them up the middle. Great defensive breakdown by the Eagles. They broke down really clean, got them right where they wanted them.
So that brings up a 4th down and 7, kind of in no man's territory. Looks like they will punt.
There's always a possibility for fakes here. I know they tried to take one last night. Nope.
Cougars get it off, punt it towards the sideline, and it's going to go out of bounds for the Eagles at about the 21-yard line. So the Eagles will take over on downs on their own 21-yard line with just under 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. How do you think the game's going so far, Eduardo?
This is exactly the way the Eagles wanted to start the game. Strong defense, strong offense, imposing their will on both sides of the ball. Let's see. We've had 2 plays that went for like 90 yards and another 4 or 5 that went for 5 or 6 yards. So let's see if this is one of those first plays or one of the ladders.
Eagles line up. Jones in shotgun formation.
Boy, and
Christian
Sholo,
Carter to his right.
Sholo
Cody Bingham goes in motion. He gets the handoff. Gets the corner. Just gets him by the shoelaces.
Boy, it looked like Sholo had 8 in the box on that one, just lined up, ready to stop the run. Thatcher's got to recognize that, maybe do a little play action.
Decent gain on the play for
Yep.
4 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 6 from the 25-yard line. In shotgun. Quarterback gets the snap. Hands off up the middle to Carter.
Another 1 or 2 yards there.
So far in the game, Christian Carter's been the workhorse for the Eagles. With over 100 yards already in the first quarter.
2 yards to go in the third with 3rd down. About 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Thatcher trying to move the chains here. Come out in that single T look. Going to go motion, flanker. Quarterback keeps it, looks for the pitch. Go to the outside. Big gain, 1st down. Great, great job there.
We need to find out who 31 is.
We need to find out who 31 is. Let's see if I can send a message.
Nice job there by the quarterback. He was kind of in the clutch there, but he was able to pitch out for the option. Number 31 gets a good gain on the play to about the 47-yard line. Their own 47-yard line will bring up a 1st down and 10 for the Eagles. Jones in shotgun, ready for the snap. Here's a snap. Fakes to the running back, rolls out to his right.
Big pass.
Finds a receiver.
Looks like fighting for the ball down there. 14D Rios comes up.
They're not going to call offensive, are they?
He was. We'd have to see that again. See what
Let's
they
show
call.
a replay on that. So he kind of underthrows the ball to his receiver. Receiver able to make an adjustment, come back on the ball, make a good catch. Oh, they're going to call that on the Eagles. Wow, that is horrible. That's a horrible call. No way.
And they're going back from the spot, from the original line of scrimmage.
Can you show that again?
Let's see that one more time.
What the heck? How does that make sense?
Dismay up here in the booth.
He had to go backwards to get to the
Oh, wow. He just does a swim
maybe-
move over him. He
Maybe
doesn't
they're
even
guessing
touch him.
that. Did he put him on his knees somehow? Did he push him in the back to get to
No,
him?
it's a horrible call, Eddie.
It's just a horrible call.
So it backs up the Eagles. 1st down and 25 yards to go for the 1st down. Jones gets the snap and shotgun. Drops back. Dumps it through off the middle. Screen pass. Carter gets the
big
call
stiff
again.
arm.
Gets
dancing
the pass
all
up
over
the
him.
middle, and he's going to be close to the 1st down.
Wow.
So he makes about 25 yards on the play.
Boy, he really worked for that one, didn't he? He was up and down, scooting around, dancing. He was getting his dance moves on early for tonight's dance.
Look,
Big
what a
stiff
stiff
arm.
arm.
I bet you his mama taught him that stiff arm. He made his head a basketball.
So he's about a yard short of the 1st down. Give him 24 yards on that play. It'll bring about a yard to go on 2nd down.
That'll be the end of the first quarter. Thatcher up 14-0, marching down the field. We'll take a break. Thatcher lines up in the I formation, ready to take the snap. Second and short.
First play of the second quarter. Hands off to the right, and he's going to be stuffed for a loss on that play. Nothing going on that play for the Eagles. Class of 1973 is here. 50 years.
So they gave him a loss of 1 on the forward progress on that one. So that'll make it 3rd and about 3 to go.
Sholo was able to kind of sniff that one out there, Eddie.
Yeah. When you're, we went two passes in a row. It was probably time to get back to the run game. Let's see what they got. They come out here with two.
So we got two downs to make a first down here. I doubt they'd punt it.
They're gonna go. Oh,
quarterback hands out to Christian Carter. He gets it up the middle, and he's going to have a first down to about the 40-yard line.
And that's been the recipe tonight. Get the ball, hand it to Christian Carter, and let him go out there and do his thing. He's cooking.
We needed 3. He gave us about 5.
Yeah.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
So another first down here for the Eagles to start the second quarter.
That boy ate his Wheaties this week, huh? He's been on the field all night long, and he is making a difference. Great job so far, Christian Carter.
Christian Carter, the senior, 5'9", 160 pounds. First down for the Eagles. Quarterback goes back. Jones pass to the right, and incomplete. Had a man open, just didn't hit him.
I believe the 5'9", but, boy, he's playing like he's 220 out there, just bowling his way across people. Huge physical force out there.
Let's give credit to the line.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I love the line. What do you want to say about the line?
Well, I was a lineman.
You were the center.
I was the center.
Yeah, and my kids have been linemen as well.
We're not all stupid linemen.
Well, yeah, no. In fact, I think most linemen are really smart.
And so we got second down for the Eagles. Hands up.
Christian
Hands
Carter
to Carter.
again.
And let Carter do the work.
Untouched.
Gets it all the way to the 15-yard line for the Eagles. Another big gain.
Let's watch this first block here.
Another 25-yard run for Christian Carter.
I mean, Moses is out there spreading the Red Sea. That's a huge block. Huge block by William Chedester. Sent him in motion and just set a edge block. Just a great job by Will Chedester.
So they're going to be on the 12-yard line.
William Chedester, Jr., and only second year in football. And he's out there making a huge impact as well.
Quarterback, shotgun, gets the snap, hands off to who else? Christian Carter. Goes to his left, makes a good gain there, about 5 yards it looks like.
What's going on there?
Little extracurricular activity after that play.
Saw the ball on the ground, decided he wanted to jump on that one, get himself a fumble recovery.
So he's going to get about 4 or 5 on that play. Going to bring up a second down and about 5 yards to go.
Now, here's what this is going to set up. Eventually, you keep on handing the ball to Christian Carter, and all the linebackers are going to tee in on that, and it'll give the quarterback, Brett Jones, a chance to just poke it out of his pocket and scoop and score the other way, the other direction.
Just keep feeding him.
Why wouldn't you? I would, yeah.
Jones in the shotgun, gets the snap.
He appears
motion
to be
by fakes to Bingham, keeps it up the middle. Gets a short gain, maybe a gain of about 4 yards there. We'll see if he gets the first down. Looks like he's just short of the marker. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1.
This is where you go fullback here. Give me a first down. Or just give the ball to Carter and let him pick up 4 or 5 yards. We only need 4 or 5 to pick up. We're right there on the goal line.
So 3rd down and about a yard to go on the 4-yard line. Jones in shotgun gets the snap.
Carter.
Hands it off to Carter, and he gets the first down and maybe the touchdown.
And they're calling it. Hands up.
Touchdown, Eagles.
All we do is score tonight. Christian Carter.
Christian Carter, 2nd touchdown of the night. Nearing about 250 or 150 yards in rushing already.
We've got the Sholo guys next door to us, and they're just as excited as we are, unfortunately in the other direction.
So Rogers looking to make it 3 for 3 on the PAT. The kick is up and good for the Eagles. So they're going to go up 21-0 with 8 minutes left here in the half.
This might be the fastest game in high school football. It's 7:27.
We have been here about a half an hour, and we're about halfway through the second quarter. Fast game. When you run the ball and you don't stop the clock and it just keeps running because you're not throwing the ball very much, it's going to roll.
Yeah, a little surprising. Sholo's always been a 3A powerhouse, just not this year, it looks like.
Not nearly as physical tonight as they were last night.
And I hear their starting quarterback is injured.
Broke his leg in 3 places a few weeks ago, and so they, when you have to bring up a maybe not as polished quarterback or not as prepared as you would expect, it pays a little bit. Well, we know that about on the professional side, right? Arizona Cardinals having to start the year without their star quarterback.
Cardinals should be 2-1 right now.
They should be 3-0, some people believe. But they should have at least won that Giants
Eagles
game.
ready to kick off. The ball is up.
Another one of those pooch kicks.
They receive it on about the
Or just
17-yard line. Gets
just-
it up to about the 28-yard line, 27-yard line.
little
And
extracurricular. That was
little
with,
scuffle on the field.
59 maybe?
Away from the play. Didn't even have anything to
53.
do with the play.
59.
Who are they going to call it on? Both sides?
Rustin Meal getting physical out there.
So we'll see which way the refs are going to take it here.
We have a replay on that one. See what they saw on that. Yeah. Can't see much in that play.
And just like I thought, they're going to call it on both, and
Yeah.
it's going to be waved off.
Yeah, that's one of those that they want to try to send the message here that they're not going to tolerate that, but they tolerate it whenever they do offsetting.
Good point.
Yeah.
So the Cougars take over on their own 26-yard line. Quarterback back to pass. Quick pass, and it sticks him.
Quick pass and a quick hit.
Number 1, Cohen Henry sticks him. Nice job, young man.
And he's fired up. He is
He-
fired up.
Great job by the senior. Boom.
And in that play, boy, it looked like Cohen was taking on both outside receivers. I know he had backup behind him, but he was split between the two wide receivers out there, and boy, he put a stick on him, didn't he?
So a short gain on the play for the Cougars. Brings up a 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops
Looks
the
like the
ball.
ball gets
Looking for the
dropped.
ball. Who's got it? Who's got it?
I see hand clapping.
Looks like the Cougars got it back. Slight loss on the play on the tough exchange. Ball was on the ground. They were scuffling for it. Cougars jumped on it. Lost about a yard on the play. Brings up a 3rd down and a little over 8 yards. Let's call it 9 yards.
Let's call it 9.
Yeah.
We would call it 8 if Thatcher had the ball, but we're going to call it 9.
Quarterback under center. Here's the snap. Drops back. Looks
Rolls
to
out.
throws to his right. Finds a receiver and cannot hit him.
Throws him. And he throws it out of bounds. Wasn't even in a spot where his wide receiver could catch that one. Very unfortunate. This is it's got to force a punt here with 4th and long to go, but there's only so many punts you can have in a game when the game just gets out of hand. So I'm wondering what they do here. Do they try to fake it here? Try to generate some offense?
So with about 6.5 minutes left in the quarter, Cougars set to punt here and on a 4th and 9 from their own. Punt is up. Eagles just let it bounce. Now he grabs it. Bingham gets the ball. Bingham almost breaks it for a touchdown. This
Now,
is a shoelace tackle there.
I want to say that we were short out there. It looked like we only had, I was trying to count each time. It looked like we were short 1 or 2 players down there.
Bingham kind of faked like he was just going to let the ball roll around. And he says, nah, I got this. Picks it up right here. Cougar just standing around. Bingham gets a good gain on the return.
Well, we did that with 9 players on the field, Scott. I'm positive. I know we didn't have 11. I think we had 9 players on the field for that one. Lucky.
So here we go. Eagles got the ball again on the Cougars' 41-yard line. Jones still in there at quarterback. No, now we got Paxton Eccles in at quarterback. He hands off, keeps the ball.
There's a flag on the play right at about the 40-yard line. That's right at the line of scrimmage. I wonder if they're going to call illegal motion or illegal procedure.
100% illegal motion.
False start. We got the hand motion for false start there.
So you bring in a new quarterback.
Referees.
You bring in a new quarterback. The cadence is different.
Yeah.
They got to get used to it.
And the referee's trying to slow this game down for us a little bit.
So that's going to back the Eagles up 5 yards on the play. Brings up a first down and 15 from the Cougars' 46-yard line.
This is the first pre-snap penalty we've had this game. The last time we were here together, we had like 5 or 6 of them. So I'll take that.
Eccles in the shotgun, gets the snap.
Nice snap.
Hands off to none other than Christian Carter.
Christian Carter. Tries to get some of those back. Yeah, it looks like he picks up about 3 yards.
Christian Carter, quarterback's best friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's going to bring up a second down and about 13 yards for the Eagles.
Crew Ferris in the game.
Safford 6, Morency 0.
Tight game.
6-0.
Tight game against Safford and Morency. Tight game against Safford and Morency.
Eccles gets the ball, drops back to pass. Oh, he had a man open. He was a little rushed on the play. He had to get rid of it. He had a man. Number 11 was wide open, Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
just overthrew him.
Being told Safford up 6-0 against Morency. Must be
Wow.
first quarter, maybe second quarter in that game. So, long third down. Obvious passing down here. I would try to break one. Set up a screen.
They're gonna pull out the option right here.
Pull out the option.
Yeah.
Or just give the ball to Christian Carter. Let him do his thing. The defense is thinking pass, right? And it's a pass.
Eccles drops back to pass. Screen pass up the middle.
Right up
To
the middle.
who else? Christian Carter
all the
makes
way
a move. He is down the sideline for the touchdown.
To the house.
Third touchdown of the night for Christian Carter.
Way to go, Christian Carter.
44-yard touchdown on the play there for the Eagles.
Quite the little scamper by Christian Carter. Fourth down, what was that? Third and a mile. 3rd and 13, and he just set up the screen. I think we both had the same idea. You said option. I said screen.
You did not say screen.
I said screen. Where's the replay on that one? I'm throwing the challenge flag. No, I was our vocals.
PAT up and good.
It's a good-looking kick.
For the Eagles, 28-0 with 4 minutes and 12 seconds to play. That touchdown brought to you by Sorensen Financial and Ash Creek Financial Advisors. AZ Tech, Roofing Restoration. Ron Cox Builders.
Yeah, let's do best seat in the house. Joe and Heather Bull, best seats in the house. We're going to pan over to them right now. Best seat in the house.
Best seat in the house brought to you by Sparks Home Store. Thanks to Sparks Home Store to provide the best seats in the house.
Joe and Heather Bull, best seat in the house. Boy, that young man looks comfortable.
I beg to differ, Eddie. I think I have the best seat in the house.
It is cool up here. The AC has been on. It's been cranked on pretty good. I got good buddy I'm sitting next to all night long, and I get to hear the Sholo coaches cursing next door because they're so unhappy with how the game's going.
Here's the kickoff. And
Picked up about
Sholo
the
gets it at the
15.
20-yard line. He's up the middle. He
Uh-oh.
gets a good break. Down to the 40, 45, 50-yard line, 40, 35-yard line of the Eagles.
Whew.
So he almost breaks it there for a touchdown, Eddie.
Hey, you got to have some breaks eventually. So this is the best field that they've had to start with all night long. We'll see if they can do something with that.
So with 4 minutes left in the first half, the Cougars will have the best field position of the game for them at the Eagles' 35-yard line. First down and 10.
And obviously Eagles want to make a statement here and tell them that even with this great field position that you have, we're not going to let you in.
Cougars get the snap, 24. Pitches back to number 4. Gets about 3 yards on the play,
great
and we're going to
defense
have a
right
penalty.
there. Great defense out there on the outside. And a third hat. Referee throws his white hat up to signify a second penalty. This one's going to go back. Everybody's pointing at everybody.
All right, Eddie, we got confirmation. You did, in fact, say screen on that play.
Ha!
Ivan
Thank
Brown.
you very much.
Ivan Brown is going back. He's doing all the research.
Thank you, Ivan Brown. How does that feel, Scott? You've been wrong for the first time.
Hey. Hey, I can be wrong every once in a while.
When you invited me to come up here and broadcast with you, that was the other time you were wrong. They're marching it back and back and back. Holding against Sholo after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Eagles. Those penalties will offset. Dum, dum, dum.
So it's going to be a gain of 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, that's just
After we got all that sorted out.
And they gave him first down on that, so they gave him plus yardage on that, huh? Shouldn't it be second down at least? It was after the play. So they went back 10.
Pitch back to 4 on the
forward.
same play to the left side, and he
15.
is close to the first down. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short, a foot short on that play. It's going to bring up a second and inches.
Someone watching from Vegas. I wonder what the spread is on this
Someone's
game
betting
in Vegas.
on this game?
I bet. Yeah. I bet. That was totally
Nice.
intended.
Cougars hand off up the middle, and they lose the ball. Eagles got it.
Eagles come up with the ball.
Carter Peck on the recovery.
Peck. Great job, Eagles defense
Bad
there.
exchange here by the Cougars. Never had it. Quarterback never had it.
Or never gave it very well. Boy, things cannot go any worse right now for the
So
Cougars.
that leaves about 3 minutes for the Eagles to do something with this from their own 30-yard line.
Which, if things can't go any worse right now for the Cougars, that means that things really cannot go any better right now for the Eagles. You're in the second quarter, and you already have your backup quarterback, so you're saving, keeping your starting quarterback from getting hurt. And
Eccles under center, gets the ball.
he kept it. He's
Takes
up the
the
right
handoff,
side. He's gone.
Keeps the ball at the option. Down
Goes.
to the 40, 35-yard line of the Cougars.
Boy.
Great gain on the play.
And Paxton getting
35 yards on the run from Paxton Eccles.
Paxton getting some valuable play time right now. Great experience, varsity football, Friday Night Lights. That's just going to pay off for him when he does end up taking over this team.
Great play for the 5'10", 160-pound junior. So the Eagles come out, first down and 10 yards on the Cougar 35-yard line with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first half.
Uh-oh. Bad snap.
Eccles is able to fall on it and then gets
that
pounced.
should have been.
Late hit.
That should have been.
Dwayne
He was on the
Despain
ground.
looking right at it. Won't call that.
Once you're on the ground like that, it should have been a dead ball. Boy, that's just
So it's going to be a big loss on the play. It's going to bring up about a 2nd and 20, maybe 18, 19.
2 minutes left in the second quarter. I formation for the Eagles.
Eccles under center, gets the snap, hands off to the left. Number 24 gets the ball.
That'd actually be their right.
24, Crew Ferris gets the ball to the right, makes a few moves, gets a nice gain on the play, gets near the original line of scrimmage,
And
maybe a yard short.
And I think that was 34, Cody Bingham there, Mr. Howard.
And we're going to have a timeout for the Cougars with 1:47 left to play in the half.
So Scott Sholo's got to be thinking here they can get the ball back with about a minute left to try to score before halftime, huh?
Eccles in the shotgun, in motion, number 6. Eccles drops back, has a man open. He overthrows him just a little bit. Oh, he had him. He wants that one back, big time.
Held on to that ball for half a second more, he'd still be running. Great.
Beautiful night here tonight, September 29th, full moon. It looks like the stadium is packed for homecoming here for Thatcher. 2023. We got the class of 2093,
2013, 2003,
2003,
2013, and 2073 and 83, I believe.
Ooh.
All the threes in the house.
So that brings up a 4th down for the Eagles. They're going for it. Paxton passes off to his left.
Cody Bingham.
Hits Bingham. Looks like he's going to make a first down. Cody Bingham shows off his speed there. Was able to get the little pass to the left, and he does the rest.
Great play by the Eagles there. Keeps the clock running. I bet you Sholo's not going to take any more timeouts between now and halftime, that's for sure.
First down for the Eagles on their own 24, or the Cougars' 24-yard line. A minute and 10 seconds left here in the first half. Eccles gets the snap, hands off up the middle. Oh, Cody Bingham is stuffed right at the line. He's going to lose yardage on that play.
Gets a hit, but keeps on going, man. He's a
timeout Thatcher.
Little bowling ball out there.
So they're going to stop the clock with about a minute left here in the first half.
Try to figure out what to do. They should have 2 timeouts left if they really want to try to force the issue here, try to get them. I'm sure Thatcher wants to go up 35-zip here before halftime. What do you call?
We still got a little time to do a few more runs. Make a first down, and then
I think with Sholo being as aggressive as they are, I still think every time we've run a screenplay, it's worked in our favor. So I think you let them bite on their over aggressiveness. They have just been trying to get to the quarterback and trying to get to the backfield. I think that leaves them over aggressive, and I think they're going to leave a back or a tight end exposed here.
I think we try the option to the right side, to the short side of the field, and try to get out of bounds.
Get us a pitch.
Right here.
Well, we're going to go shotgun, it looks like, in that classic Thatcher T offense.
Here we go. Second down and 13 yards. Eccles
Passing
gets the ball, drops
situation.
back to pass. And
Overthrow.
Let him a little bit too much there.
Little too much. Little too much, Young quarterback. He's getting his first significant time here on Friday nights. Can't blame him. He's got to get him settled down a little bit, and he makes that pass a few drives from now.
So the only good news is the clock stopped, so 56 seconds. Quarterback gets the ball, fakes up the middle, drops to his left, finds a receiver up the middle,
Boy.
and he's going to have a first down.
That was 28.
Great play by the Eagles.
Patrick Nicholas. Great. That was Patrick Nicholas, a tight end.
They're going to have the ball on their own 5-yard line. Clock is ticking. 42 seconds left.
Now, he jumped up and grabbed that one out of thin air. Not the greatest of passes, but sometimes it doesn't have to be great. It just has to be effective. Fake pass, 34, Cody Bingham.
Cody
over
Bingham
and
is
touchdown.
able to get the corner and touchdown for the Eagles.
Thatcher goes up 34 zip right before halftime. 26 seconds left in the half. Strong power to the left. After a good, strong throw. Fireworks in the air. I hope they bought enough fireworks for this for the scores tonight. Thatcher on top. Now, the last time we were here, Scotty, was Round Valley. Super sloppy play by the Eagles then. They squeaked out a win on that one. Tonight, different story, complete and utter domination.
Bad snap on the PAT. Eccles gets the ball, rolls out to his right, and is good for the 2-point conversion.
To Patrick Nicholas. He just got that big conversion.
Was that a fake? Was that a fake, or
Was
was
that
it a bad snap?
Nope,
Yeah,
that was designed.
designed.
That was definitely designed. And Patrick Nicholas gets himself a celebration there. 2-point conversion. Good job, Thatcher Eagles.
Good series there for the Eagles. Eccles.
So the
Paxton Eccles.
So the bye week really has paid off for the Eagles thus far. Now we still have a half of football left, so we don't want to jinx ourselves up here in the booth. But so far that bye week has really paid off. They've cleaned up a lot of stuff. I'm told that even though the trip to Yuma wasn't the outcome we wanted, it was a great experience. A lot of great bonding by the young men. A lot of good team building opportunities. And something that they walked away from feeling a lot better as a team.
That's great.
You got to bring something positive out of a loss, and if you could bring something positive out of it, 12-hour drive can really unify a team.
Gavin Rogers is tired of kicking off. Brings in a new kicker.
Who's that? 33. Marble.
Marble gets a deep kick.
Luke Marble.
Luke Marble with the boot.
Sophomore, 5'10", 165 pounds.
What
Boy,
a
they got
stick on that play.
Big hit on that play, huh? 27. Smith Mangum. Of course it's a Mangum. Man, those Mangums, they just know how to hit.
So, 19 seconds here. Not much time to do anything.
Well, you got to be careful about that deep pass if these guys want to try to get something over.
And they're going to run it up the middle.
Which means they're just going to 54 trying to get a little extra on that one from the Cougars.
So that's going to do it for the first half.
What's the plan? Are we going to stick around during halftime to go over the festivities, or are we going to take a break?
No, we're taking a break.
We are taking a break. We'll leave the camera up so people can watch the halftime festivities.
Phil Martin. These folks are here for their 50-year class reunion. There have been many great football teams in the history of Thatcher High School, but there are many in the community that believe this team was instrumental in laying the foundation for the program for many years to come. This particular team finished 7-2 and was led by All-State players Jim Hughes, Bert French, and Wayne Flake. The coaching and leadership of head coach Phil Martin and assistant coach Ed Shaney provided this team the guidance they needed to complete an amazing season. During his distinguished career at Thatcher Unified School District, Coach Martin served as a teacher, a coach, an administrator, and as a governing board member for over 30 years. His service to the school district and the community has been monumental in the lives of many young people. Please join us in celebrating the 1972-73 Thatcher High School football team. I think I can name almost all of them, but I won't, just in case. Thank you. And thank you for coming back to help us celebrate Homecoming 2023. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we move to our next halftime entertainment, and that will include the Spirit Line from Thatcher High School. We appreciate them, and those of you that are on the field over on the visitor side, please get off of the field. All of you on the field in yellow, get off. Thank you very much. THS Spirit Line. All right, I think next we have the floats coming around. Is that correct, Mr. Cook? All right, let's bring them. go ahead and bring them around. Folks, make sure those of you that are near the track, please watch as the floats are coming. The floats are moving. The floats are moving. The floats are moving. Here we go. First we have we're ready, come on. I believe this first float is the senior class float. The theme this year was centered around Jumanji. So we've got the senior class float first here. We're driving around. Right behind them, we have the junior class float coming into the stadium area. This is the seniors right in front, followed closely by the juniors. The junior class float. Sophomore class float is next. Jumanji. Sophomore class, and followed by, coming into the stadium area now, the freshman class. Freshman class. That's right in front. We have the freshman class float. And then we also have an FBLA float coming up here on entering the stadium area, the FBLA. So how about a hand for all of these floats and these kids working this week on their floats? Thursday night and Friday morning, finishing them up. So, for your float winners, need a drum roll. Here you go. For the fourth place, sophomores. Third place, seniors. Second place, juniors. Freshmen win the float competition. That's congratulations. Now, royalty is coming out now.
I changed it so they can't hear it.
Easy, easy. That's right. Don't pass the microphone down.
Maybe
we have, starting from the left, is Sam Dodge. Check that. Sam Dodge and Sophie Welker. Then we have Titan Brown and Maddie Scarborough. Jean Hewish and Sedona Nelson. Daniel Gonzalez and Maya Hunt. Carter Peck and McCall Lee. Got a hand for all of these senior attendants. And now for the King, Daniel Gonzalez. And your 2023 homecoming queen, Sophie Welker. So we need to get Sophie and Daniel together there so we can get a picture. Congratulations. You guys getting close to our attendance? Let's get your picture too. Thank you, senior attendants and King and Queen, Daniel Gonzalez and Sophie Welker. All right.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to John Mickelson Field on this homecoming night for the Thatcher Eagles against the Show Low Cougars. Good half for the Eagles, Eddie. 36-0.
Great half for the Eagles. Could do no wrong in that first half. I think they want to come out here, get themselves a rolling clock as quick as they can, and get on to the dance. I hear that they're pretty lit for this dance tonight. They want to hear some great music, see some dance moves. We've been watching Christian Carter dance on this field tonight. He's been dancing up and down the field.
Yeah, he's. What do you think? He's got about 200, maybe 200,
Maybe.
180.
I mean, it looks like he's done about 500, but I'm sure, you know.
So the Eagles will start by kicking off to the Cougars. The ball is line drive kick.
Down to the
They get it on the 20-yard line.
over to their right. Big hit, stays up. Everybody's involved in that one.
Cougars get it out to about the 29-yard line. They're going to start there to start the second half.
24-yard line there.
It's all about pride now for the Cougars.
Yeah, 29, my bad. It's all about pride now for the look, he's already got a rolling clock right now. He's already got that clock rolling. Wow, Dwayne Despain, he's ready to get out of here tonight. Winding the clock early. I thought it had to be 42 points.
Quarterback under snap, gets the ball, loses the ball, and the Eagles signaling that they might have it, and they do. Rough start for their Cougars there. Eagles get a recover there on the fumble snap. They're going to have the ball on the Cougars' 30-yard line.
And the clock continues to run. It looks like we're going to be on a rolling clock.
It's actually stopped right now. Now it's running.
Well, I must have looked down. It was running. Then I saw him wind his arm. Wow. Looks like the quarterback never got the ball. That's what happens when you have a new quarterback after your starting quarterback goes down. Sometimes those little plays just hard to make, hard to get right.
Eccles comes out. He's the quarterback for the Eagles here in the second half. Gets the handoff to Carter Peck.
Carter Peck
gets a good gain on the
strong
play.
to the right. Looks like enough for a first down. Over the 20 to the maybe 18-yard line. Fumble. Wow.
And the Eagles give the ball right back to the Cougars.
Oh, the ball scoops out right there. Looks like the guy tackled him from behind and popped the ball out. Yeah, what a bad turn there for the Eagles.
You got to secure that ball, Eddie.
Hey, first mistake of the night for the Eagles.
So the Cougars get the ball back, handoff.
Over to their right side. Stopped there at the 20-yard line.
Slow developing play there. Gets the Cougars about 1 yard. It's going to bring up a second down for the Cougars on their 20-yard line.
Looks like starting defense still out there, wanting to really send a message that they're not letting go of this game.
Second down for the Cougars.
A little motion for the Cougs.
Here's the snap.
Rolls out to his left. Gonna keep it. Gonna get stuffed at about the 12-yard line.
Big sack there by Jones.
Yeah, I coach junior high football. I struggle with having my quarterbacks roll out to the left when they're right-handed quarterbacks. It's really hard to throw, which means it's a lot easier for the defense. They just know that it's hard to turn your shoulders and throw the ball, and that's what happened there. Quarterback just had nowhere to go. Couldn't really throw it out of bounds. You know, you have to get up to the line of scrimmage.
Third down and long for the Cougars here.
Up the
and
middle.
They hand the ball up the middle. Short gain on the play. It's going to bring up a long fourth and long.
About 12 yards to go.
So the Cougars are going to set up to punt. Cody Bingham back to receive for the Eagles.
Madden McGill up there in front of him. Cody Bingham muffs the ball, picks it up, goes across the field, backwards. Now he's going to come back the other way. What do you call a group of Cougars? A flock? A
pride.
2 flags. A pride of Cougars. They're tackled by a pride of Cougars. 2 flags on the play, right at about the 25-yard line. Holding against the Cougs, it looks like. And now he's switching to the other hand. Personal foul on the Cougars. Declined. First down.
So the Eagles will take over on their side of the field, just barely, at the 47-yard line.
Why decline that personal foul? They didn't want him to kick
They're
again?
probably like, just give us the ball. Let's go.
It would be a re-kick. So time stopped here. Now he wants to wind it again.
Eccles in shotgun formation, gets the ball, hands off to Bingham up the middle. He gets about 4 yards, 4 yards on the play. Say that'll take him into Cougar territory at about the 48-yard line.
Clock continues to run. 7:50 left in this third quarter.
Second down for the Eagles here. Eccles gets the ball, hands it off to Riney, number 31. Gets a good little gain on the play of about 3 yards. It'll bring up about a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, that looks like 3rd and 3. Good strong run over the left side. Sent him out in jet motion. Hand the ball right in front of him. Quarterback was trying to decide if he wanted to keep it or give it to the back. Gave it to him. Read the play. Not a bad call at all. Mike Thompson in the house from North Dakota. In the house online is what you're saying? Mike Thompson.
Handoff up the middle. Cody Bingham looks like he's got enough for the first down. Gets over the 40-yard line to about the 39. So that'll bring up first down for the Eagles. We're going to call it the 40-yard line of the Cougars. Eagles eating a lot of clock right here. Already.
Love it.
6.5 minutes.
Absolutely love it. Strong front line. Roll out to his right. Zach Salazar looking to get a good block. Not so great pass. Maybe not understanding. No lack of communication there between quarterback and wide receiver. Despain asking the clock people to
Why do
keep
we
it
have a
running.
running clock here?
I don't know. These guys want to get home. They get paid by the game, not by the hour.
Can the other team request a running clock? Because it's only 36-0.
Yeah, I thought you had to be 42.
Anyhow, second down for the Eagles. Eccles gets the ball, jogs back to pass. He's got a man open. He finds him.
Great pass.
Number
great
8.
catch. Great pass and catch there.
Number 8, Ryan Jones.
Wow,
Yet
that
another
was
Jones on the team.
Tremendous. Now, the only thing I don't like about a running clock in this situation is that when you have a team that's young, and these Eagles are young this year, you really do want to try to develop them by giving them time in a game like this. You want some of your other players to get some experience, to be able to be in a situation where, they've got the lights in their face, they've got a first-string defense that they're facing. So that's the only thing I don't like about them constantly running the clock, is that you're not going to have as much time to help develop some of these younger players.
So we're going to have a first down for the Eagles on the Cougar 24-yard line, 23-yard line. Eccles gets the ball, hands off the middle to Cody Bingham.
Moving.
He's dragging a couple players with him.
Offensive line just moving that horde of players there, moving that, what'd you call it again? Pride?
I guess.
I guess. The pride of Cougars.
Pride of Lions, right?
Pride of Lions, yeah. Great job up there in front with the offensive line. They're just having their will right now. They want to go right. They want to go left. They want to go middle. The offensive line is plowing the road, and the Eagles are doing exactly what they want. Great pickup. 6 yards on that one. 2nd and 4. Maybe a short 5. Again, right up the middle, off the right side, right underneath the guard's butt. Just picking up 3 yards on that one. That'll bring up a 3rd and short 2. Did you get a order? Somebody already ordering breakfast for tomorrow? How's the new restaurant, Scotty?
Oh, it's going good. We opened brand new restaurant. It's been pretty busy.
Yeah, I heard day one you had lines out the doors and all the way around the block.
Yeah.
Up the
Going
left
good,
side.
going good.
Stays up on his feet. He's going to go all the way in untouched. That's 31. Dylan Riney. Well, not untouched. I'm sorry. He was tripped up there at about the 10-yard line. Looks like there's a flag on the play. What are they going to call? Great run up the left side. Block in the back. Thatcher. 10-yard penalty. Replay. 3rd down. Yeah, let's see this block. That's why he had such a great run.
No, there's nothing there.
Yeah, that was the best looking block. A little bit of pancake going on, but terrible call. Even the refs are human, although sometimes you like to think they're not.
3rd down for the Eagles here. Hand it off up the middle. Looks like they're going to be close to the 1st down. Might be a little bit short. That's okay. Got another down to get it first. And it is going to be enough for the 1st down for the Eagles. They're going to have a 1st down from the 13-yard line.
Scotty, you hear me in your mic there, Scotty? Yeah, I'm not picking him up.
Testing. 1st down for the Eagles here. Pitch to number 20.
Oh,
And we're
quick
going to have a
flag.
holding on the play.
Well, as long as the world can hear him, that's all that really matters. I mean, you're sitting right next to me. I can hear you just fine. Keep the clock running, he said. Keep the clock running. Yeah, that's great. He said, give him the penalty, keep the clock running. That's all we care about. They got a hot date after the game's over tonight. Want to get to it, I guess.
Quick shout out.
Oh.
Brandon Hayes, listening to us from Sierra Vista.
Oh, what's Brandon Hayes doing in Sierra
Part
Vista?
of the 2000 and, what was it, 19? 2016?
Yeah, I got
17?
no clue.
18?
I don't know where you're going with this.
Championship football team?
Brandon Hayes was part of the... Oh, for us. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, Brandon Hayes.
Eccles fakes up the middle, drops back, finds a man.
Great throw. A little high, if anything, but boy, right over the middle. No one there to catch it except his
Daniel
player.
Jones, or
Ryan
one
Jones,
of the
right?
Jones. Ryan Jones. Cougars here just trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah. Now back to
I got that one in.
back, trying to keep up with the Joneses. Now back to Brandon Hayes. Is he in the military?
Border Patrol.
Border Patrol. Well, we appreciate his service. All right, brings up 2nd and what? 6? Long 6, short 7?
2016, I'm being corrected. Handoff up the middle. Breaks it to the outside for
And there's a penalty.
Cody Bingham.
Flag at the 10-yard
But
line.
it looks like it's coming back.
We'll see what this one is.
Refs don't want to give us
Keep
one.
the clock running. Keep the clock running. That's all he cares about. Keep the clock running. helmet-to-helmet hit on number 4. They're pointing right at him.
They can call that every play.
Every single play.
Wow.
They're saying that's on the running back?
Let's go back. Let's watch number 4.
Number 4.
He does ish, but he'll cut back. So he goes past.
Chad Johnson.
So watch, he comes back right now across the middle.
Nothing.
He hit that kid.
Ah, it was probably shoulder pads. And that's the end of the quarter because it was more important to keep the clock running than it was to officiate the game.
Still need to get a ruling on that. The clock shouldn't be running.
The clock should not be running.
Unless they come up with a new rule.
Well, I think the rule is it's my game and I'll play how I want to. And the coaches, maybe the coaches know why they're running the clock.
Yeah. And we are back to start the 4th quarter. Eagles have the balls, handed up the middle. Cody Bingham has the ball, has a good gain.
Now, they started that clock rolling before the play even snapped. And I mean, I get it. They want to. But we're right here next door to the coaches, and they have no idea why the clock's running. This is a quandary for all of us. Nobody knows.
I guess the refs could do whatever they want. Eccles rolls out.
Wow,
Dodges
nearly.
Dackler. It's going to find a man, two guys right in the same area.
Wow, he was scrambling for his life on that one, Eccles was. Rolled out to his right. Threw a great pass just off the fingertips.
So that's going to be turnover on downs for the Eagles.
That'll bring up a 4th down. This is 4th down right now. And
exactly what I said.
Yeah, it'll be turnover on downs is what you said. Do we need to go back to Mr. Brown? Thatcher takes the timeout. They want the clock to stop. We have played one play in the 4th quarter, and we're down 1 minute 20 seconds already.
So I think they're saying there's a new rule, and it's 35-0, and the clock runs. Yeah, I guess that just happened this year.
So we're hearing that new rule change that now if it's 35-0, they can go to a running clock. That's why we've been running since second half. 35-0 at the half, you can have a running clock. Thatcher comes out of the timeout. Looks like they are going to go into a kick formation, attempt a field goal from the, where is that from, Scotty?
That's going to be about a 20.
Just shy of the 10-yard line.
It's going to be about a 30-yard field goal, maybe. Kick is up. Kick is good.
It's a great kick.
Thatcher Eagles come up with a field goal.
Gavin
a rarity.
Rogers doing a little dancing out there. Popping the gritty? No, what is that? Popping a pose, Gavin Rogers. Yeah. Fireworks galore. And the clock keeps running. No, the clock is stopped right now.
So the Eagles get 3 more points on the board. 39-0. 10:36 left in the fourth quarter. What do you take away from this game so far, Eddie?
I hope it's the beginning of a great second half for the Eagles, and then by second half I mean second half of the season. We finished the first half of the season with a losing record, 2-3. We had a bye week last week. Hopefully this is the start. You know, we start playing section games after this. We really want to be rolling when we get to our section games. Next week we're in Sabino. That's a tough matchup. I have to go back and look and see who we play after that. But
Kickoff is in the end zone, through the end zone.
that's what I take away with it. You don't have
Kid's
to
got
be
a boot.
You don't have to be great all season, but you got to be rolling at the right time. And I think Thatcher is going to start rolling at this point. I definitely hope they are. Yeah, let's see if I can correct some stuff here. Next week at Sabino. The following week, the 13th of October, is here at home against Safford. And then they're on the road against Push Ridge. Those are all 3 section games. Very must win. I think the section is always must win games.
Yeah, we knew coming into the season that Thatcher probably had the toughest schedule in the 3A. And coming in with a limited senior class, we knew it was going to be tough.
But you also like to think that with the toughest schedule in the 3A, that it's been helping them get ready for the games that matter. I mean, and the section games, not that a game against Yuma doesn't matter, but let's be honest, you really want to be able to win your section. Those are the games that matter. So thank you, Yuma Catholic, for helping us get ready for section.
So next week we start section.
Next week, begins all of our section play. Yeah. Sabino, we got a player down on the field. Looks like they're attending to them. And, yes, the clock is stopped for that injured player.
Let's take this chance to thank a few sponsors.
Starting with the Eagles Roost. Have you heard of them, Scott?
I have.
You
Thanks
have?
for bringing it up.
All right. I'm always trying to get a little piece of bacon for free, so I'll throw out Eagles Roost whenever I can.
We got J&J Kettle Corn here tonight at the game,
Have you had some?
along with Desert Snow.
Oh,
We'd like to thank them.
I love kettle corn.
We're going to thank EA Glass for their sponsorship. Carter's Custom Cuts, VIP Farms, Boulevard Glass,
Vector Financial. Or is it Vector Employment Solutions?
I don't know.
All right, looks like that player's off the field. Palmer and Johnson Family Dental, Holiday Photos.
Elite Eye Care, Vega Air. Cougars come out here, second down and about 13 for them. There's the snap.
Keeps it, rolls to his right.
We got a new quarterback in there for the Cougars.
Little wrestling move.
Runs into number 22.
And 88. 22, Madden McGill. 88.
He's a wrestler.
He's a wrestler.
He got the body slam right here.
Travis Larson. Boom. Boom. Here comes the boom. 64 coming out right now. It's like John Dewey. Coming out for 74. Don Curran.
Brings up a third down for the Cougars. 8 minutes left here in the game. About 9 yards to go for the first down. Stoppage in play.
Correcting the down marker. I think they're saying it's third down. We had it right. Drops the ball. Gets
Ball's on
swallowed.
the field. Who's got it?
Bad. Looks like the quarterback comes up with it, but a bad handle on that. I think the motion guy thought the ball was his. The quarterback thought he was keeping it, and it ended up between the two of them on the ground. Luckily, the Cougs jump on top of it, brings up a 4th down and a lot of yards. I think they're calling it 4th and 15.
So it looks like they're going to punt away. 7 minutes left here in the game. The punt is up.
Short kick. Picked up by Chad Johnson.
Number 4, Chad Johnson has the ball.
Goes up the right side to the sideline. Out at about the, 25? Good return.
Takes the ball from about the 46-yard line, and he gets all the way back to the 24, 23-yard line.
Yep. Ooh, I just heard my kid's name called. McCoy Carlton coming out on the field. Way to go, Bubba. Chad Johnson, the quarterback.
Chad Johnson in shotgun, gets the ball, hands
Keeps
off,
it.
fakes the handoff, keeps it up the middle.
He said he
He's
wasn't done after that punt return. He said, I'm not done. I want to keep
Yeah.
the ball, Coach.
This is my series, Coach.
That's right. You put me in, I'm going to keep it.
Good gain for him on the play, the option.
Made the right play. You see the defenders go with the left to pick up that running back. Made the right read on that one. When the defense scoots left, you got middle. It's a really simple read. You got one guy you're supposed to read. You read that linebacker. If it's there, hit the hole.
Johnson understander on 1st down. Hands it off up the middle.
This is
Good
20.
gain for the Eagles.
Josiah
Gonna be a gain of
Montano.
about 3 yards.
That's Josiah Montano up the middle there.
Clock is running.
5 minutes. All right.
Second down and 7 here for the Eagles. 5 minutes left in the game. Johnson in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Hands off.
Oh,
loses
ball's
the
on the
ball.
ground.
Falls on it. Is able to
Whew.
get it back.
Boy, we were just talking about that with the last series with the Cougs, right? And the Eagles do the exact same thing. Chad thinks the ball's going with the receiver. The receiver thinks the ball's staying with Chad. And it ended up between them on the ground. Luckily, Eagles pounce on that one, jump on top of it, brings up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 10. But, you know, no harm, no foul on that one. No harm, no damage, I guess.
So Johnson's back in shotgun again. 3rd down here. Gets the ball.
Quick pass.
Pass to his left.
Looks like it's going to be short of a 1st down. Some tells me these Eagles are going to go for it here. It looks like it's going to be what?
Number 8, Jones on the reception. Gets about 7 yards on the reception. Is going to bring up a 4th down and 3. No doubt the Eagles are going to go for it. Or do we kick a field goal?
No, I think they go for it. Again, if what you're trying to do right now is build some experience on these guys, I think you want to give them a chance. And even if
4th down goes to the outside, does not get it. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
even if you don't convert that 1st down, you're still giving some really good experience to your defense that's coming out right now. I know that as an offensive guy, you want to get that 1st down every chance you get. But right now, at this stage of the game, it's all about experience for the younger guys.
That's a good point, Eddie. In a lot of ways, this is going to be a rebuilding year for the Eagles.
Yeah. Regardless of how far they go into the season, and I think they're rolling. I think that they've got something good going. But this is a rebuilding year, and it's definitely something that they need to get. They need to be looking towards the now and the future.
Cougars hand off up the middle. Just
Good defensive stop
absolutely
there.
stuffed by the Eagles.
Great defensive stop there by the Eagles. Got some substitutes in. You'll notice we've got some gray pants and some white pants. The gray pants are strictly JV guys. The white pants are probably a mix of JV and varsity guys. Just don't have enough white pants to give everybody a pair of white pants.
Cougars with the loss on the play brings up a 2nd down and 11. Quarterback gets the snap, drops back to pass.
In the end zone. He's going to be
gonna
sacked.
be sacked. In the end zone or not?
In the end zone. That's a safety for the Eagles. So we did score on that possession, just not the way we wanted to. We'll watch this replay.
That's not it.
That's not it.
So the Cougars are going to have to kick off or punt or something to the Eagles.
A free kick.
A free kick.
There was a safety last night's JV game, and now a safety tonight. That's how often do you see a safety, let alone back-to-back in consecutive nights? It might have even been the same players on the field. You know, because you imagine Sholo's running their second teams right now as well.
You better hope. Man, that's Cougars, the kickoff for the Eagles after the safety. The kick is up. Back to receive.
Whoa!
Number 1. That's going to be Hudson Conrad. 27 gets the ball.
He's carried a bunch of players on that one with him. Mangum. Smith Mangum on that one.
Looks like that's going to be the last play of the game here tonight. Homecoming 2023.
In the books.
Thatcher's going to win 41-0 on pretty easy game here for the Eagles tonight.
Great game. You love a boring. Yeah, you hate a boring game, but you love a boring game at the same time. Tonight was a boring game. Eagles came out, did exactly what they're supposed to do against a team that's struggling with the new quarterback. Took care of business, handled the ball, both sides of the ball. Great win for the Eagles. Let's really hope that this continues some forward momentum, some great forward momentum, and we roll on. We got Sabino next week. That's a big game.
Big game for the Eagles. Start their division play. We're gonna really find out what the Eagles are made of.
Yeah, that'll be big. The next 3 weeks, Sabino, Safford, Push Ridge. We could probably find out who the other teams are after that, but they're important. Every game going forward is important for these guys.
So that's about gonna do it for us here. Once again, we'd like to thank all our sponsors that make this really happen for us to be able to show this, stream this game. We'd like to thank all the sponsors that help us out here. Eddie,
Scotty,
it was a good one.
It's a great one. Good fireworks are in the sky. Still a full moon. It's starting to chill down a little bit too. We're starting to get into some fall football. Finally, we're getting out of the hundreds. Maybe, hopefully. Go Eagles.